Hello again, and welcome back to my series on RLCraft, a very large mod pack for Minecraft. My name is Videosyncratic, and from the end of the previous episode, a few in-game days have actually passed. However, I have mainly spent those days simply preparing, farming, getting things ready and crafting, and also organising things. So as you can tell, this is the mill from my village, and I've actually moved my house into it. Just temporarily. I may still move out, but I thought it was much nicer than the previous house I was in. And also, I don't seem to get too cold in there, so should prevent me from dying of hypothermia again. So in the previous few episodes, I've had a few disasters. Most notably, I have lost a lot of my materials and equipment down in a certain tomb of which I shall speak no more. However, the good news is I have regained nearly all of that. I have recrafted them and my skills are higher than they've ever been because I just keep on leveling them up. I also have replaced my canteen, and thanks to advice from the Jessa channel, I know how to purify it now, which is excellent news. I should no longer have to suffer from contaminated water. Now, the trouble is, I really want to get some more arrows, but I haven't been able to find many chickens. Although, I did just see there are a number over the river there, so I think I'm going to go and try and get them. But, because of this peculiar chicken shortage, I have actually begun to set up a chicken farm, which I will now show you. Alright, I know it's not much at the moment, but I literally just crafted it with what I had to hand because I found this single chicken wandering off by itself all the way over there over the horizon, and I had to lead it all the way back here. Well, I didn't have to lead it, but I did end up leading it. Anyway, I should go and collect some more, although first I really ought to expand the chicken farm first, so just give me a few moments, thank you. Okay, so I have slightly expanded my chicken farm. I know it's not the best and it's still in irregular shape, sorry, but it's good, honest work. Now I just need to go and get the other chickens. You know, I just had a thought about these strange structures which nearly always have some kind of ore, either iron or coal, in them. There's been an old adage about Minecraft floating around that you can complete the game very nearly without mining at all. And I think mods make that technically a lot more true. So I'm thinking, are these meant to be like gifts to the player to prevent you from even needing to mine particularly? Just food for thought. Before I lure that chicken over into my farm, I'm just going to take on this poor russet yeti simply because it's here and it's good experience. I always feel bad taking on yetis. They are 5 times the size of the player. Yet they don't even fight back. The most they can do is cast that passive aura of hunger and slowness, I think, around them. Still, experience is very useful in this mod from what I've seen. Come on. Oh, it's weak anyway. This may take a while. So what happened was the chicken got stuck on a piece of grass, so I thought I'd just try and nudge the grass out the way. However, of course, the chicken was very low on health anyway, so I may have killed it just by punching it, which is embarrassing. But I'm sure there'll be more chickens. I've also realised I don't think I actually told you why I'm farming chickens. The answer is I want the feathers to make arrows. Oddly, I have plenty of flint, I just don't have the feathers at the moment, so I wanted to rectify that. It is now the night of the same day I went hunting for chickens. I have crafted a few arrows and a few other things. I've also leveled up my farming skill a little bit. I'm now level 4 so I can harvest potatoes. I can hear a baby zombie downstairs, but I'm going to ignore it for tonight, I think. Okay, there's definitely something going on outside. I kept on hearing a villager get injured. Oh, and I think I can hear a zombie. Oh. not expect to see a special zombie right in here. Okay, well, I got rid of it. I hope this poison isn't going to last too long. Okay, that's better. I am slightly injured though, and I don't think I have any healing items on me, which could prove troublesome. What's this? A hammer? Oh, and I can use it, and it looks pretty decent. Okay, well, I will definitely keep that around. I need to be careful because I'm still fairly injured. Well, let's take it for a test run. I can still hear that baby zombie out there. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, that got way too close for comfort. How did these Aegises let those zombies get inside? They're not doing their jobs properly. So what I wanted to say was, my plan today, I would actually quite like to take on the battle tower. The first one I discovered back in episode 2 where it kept on falling down to that ditch. Because I want to try and get to the top floor and see what's there. So, I may see you there. So, unfortunately, I've been checking around. I'm not sure what this deer is doing. I've been checking around my various houses in my various chests, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any healing items. And as you can see, my right leg is actually nearly completely injured. This is less just a creeper just wandering through. Apologies for that. What I was saying was this means that going into that tower is likely a bad idea, so I won't just quite yet. What I want to do is try and find a sheep so I can shear it for wool. Otherwise, I think I'm going to have to just rely on producing plant strings again. I suppose as well, if I see any chickens, it'll be a good opportunity to add them to my collection. Either way, I will see you in a few minutes after I've hopefully gathered some healing items. One thing I wanted to try out in this episode, I actually wanted to try out taming a macaw, or macaw? Macaw? I have no idea how you pronounce these things' names. Simply because I know they're a good source of leather and their meat is very good as it gives you an absorption buff. Speaking of which, I actually have a few more peculiar meats to try out at some point. Not steak, the Yeti meat. But maybe later or when I'm in danger. So, according to the bestiary, because I've killed a few of them now, so the bestiary entry has upgraded a tad, it said you could tame them with vegetables, but it didn't specify which ones. Okay. Okay, I assume that means that when you have more than one, but it certainly seems to put them in breeding mode at least, so that's worth bearing in mind. I might have to come back out here and build a pen because there's no way that they clearly don't follow you if you've got vegetables out. Still, it's all good to know. So I've been wandering around for quite a while and I still haven't been able to find a sheep, so I've decided I'm going to have to go back and just create some plant strings to weave into wool and then hopefully bandages from there. It's the only thing for it really. Making sure to give all lava pits a very wide berth because I just know those awful creatures around. They're rather hard to deal with. They're not too bad in small numbers, but they usually spawn in big groups, which makes things extra deadly. There's another chicken I found, but unfortunately it too decided to get stuck and I will admit I lost my patience. Also, I'm not sure why these seeds aren't stacking. I have noticed that there are season markers on most growable items. I have also noticed, I believe the season is changing because a number of water blocks over here, for example this one which feeds the greenhouse, It's now, it used to be frozen only a few episodes ago, but once again it's unfrozen. So I assume it's changing season, but as to which season exactly, I have no idea. Presumably spring, considering it was presumably just winter, but yeah, I'm really not sure. Okay, I turned this corner and I saw this thing called a wildkin out here. And it looks big and mean. Although, the Aegises aren't attacking it. Okay, it's definitely coming towards me. Well, what is it? Okay, it's tough, that's for certain. Makes awful noises as well. Ooh. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Phew. Okay. That was a very strange creature. I wonder, possibly based on the owl bears from Dungeons & Dragons? It certainly looks like a combination of an owl and a bear, although it could be a reference I'm just not getting. Either way, good night. I know I said I'd skip ahead to me actually doing things, but I just found out you can create plasters using string and paper. Plasters, well, okay, there's actually two kinds of plaster, confusingly, because one's from the First Aid mod, one's from the Rough Tweaks mod, and the Rough Tweaks one's a bit better, but these are all I can really craft at the moment with the items I have, so I suppose I'll just go for it. I am now on my way to the battle tower I saw in episode 2, hopefully to make it to the roof. With good luck, I actually managed to craft 4 plasters. Oh, there it is. Honestly. Not sure what it is about this one tower, but I always seem to miss it. I'll just keep my distance in order to try and not trigger the spawners just quite yet while I'm talking. But anyway, I managed to craft 4 plasters, and also I have crafted some more arrows too, so hopefully things will be good. I have a confession to make in that I actually have taken out the spawners on this first floor already. So that shouldn't be too bad, but I'll go upstairs first. Oh, I forgot to craft a shield. I'm not sure where that blaze thinks it's going, but I'm not going to complain. I really hate it when they spawn right in front of you like that. Okay, take it slow and steady. That's the trick, and try not to fall through the floor. Just should have brought a water bucket too. I always forget to prepare properly for these things. Okay, that's one taken out. Okay, and that's the spawner gone. So I just keep on dodging behind the wall, it should be alright. There are 2 of them now. And I hope that isn't a cave spider spawner, but I really think it is. Oh, there's even more up here. Okay, that's not good at all. Okay, he's blasted out the window. I'll take out this spawner while I can. Good. Okay, and the final one. Skeleton. Right, spawner's taken care of, and hopefully that poison cave spider doesn't come up here. At least it doesn't come up here anytime soon. I'll patch the holes in the floor. Sorry I'm using dirt, it's not exactly the most attractive of all blocks. So, from what I can hear, there must be a lot directly above me. So, do I dare go up? Well, firstly, I can see my health is actually quite low. Oh, here they are. Yo, My head's injured. Oh, and there's one right there. So, need to quickly... Enchanted medkit sounds good, but I'm way too low level for that. Head, definitely, yes. Hold it down. Okay, that maybe worked, I'm not sure. Okay, cinders are fire elementals. That's always the trouble with keeping the fires burning. I'll take the maca meat actually because I know it gives you absorption. Okay, there we go. That's some extra health there, right there. Ah. Oh. Okay. If there was ever a good time to retreat, it's now. Just so I can get some breathing space. Phew. Okay, I could have been a great deal more prepared than that, but what matters is I made it out alive. And with some interesting loot. I've got gold ingots, I've got heart dust, which I believe now gives me enough in total to make a heart crystal, which I still think I need a lot more of in order to increase my permanent hearts, like a heart container from the Legend of Zelda series, which is good. It's very good. And of course this enchanted medkit. Oh, and lots of experience actually, so I think I will level up my skills. So first things first, gathering, just so I can make it to level 8 and use my iron knife. Next, I want your advice on this, people who are watching this. Is it better to have a fairly even spread in your stats, or is it better to have or to dump all on one particular stat? Please let me know in the comments below which way it is, because at the moment I'm just going to... I can't even afford to. I'm not even sure what agility does, but it seems worth it. Also, what on earth is that noise? Oh right, it's that cinder. He's burning everything down. I'm not sure if I can take on cinders. Ah, there's one right behind me. Okay, they're not too bad. That's a relief. Although there's loads. Oh no. If I stay in the water, hopefully I'll be safe. They can't get too close to me that way. And they can't set me on fire either. Wait, what on earth is that? They... Ember charge? Okay. Maybe some kind of projectile? Right foot? Oh, my head's very... Yeah, my head's nearly critical. Doesn't... Oh, right, so when you apply a plaster, it takes a few seconds to heal, which makes sense. Okay, I'm in slightly better shape now. Slightly. You know what, I really do need to level up my magic skill. That would be very useful. Okay, I really need more healing material, that's for certain. However, I can use my gathering knife now, so at least there's that. I'll still let those wicked cinders burn down the rest of that forest for now, though. Elementals really can be troublesome. Either way, I think that was a moderate success, dare I say? And I think that's a high enough note to end this episode on. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Your support really does mean a great deal to me. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and consider sharing, as my channel is still quite young and needs your help to grow. If you want to keep up to date with the series, then please subscribe and click the bell icon to receive notifications. I am also on Twitter, so you can follow me there to get a better idea about my upload schedule and what videos I want to bring to the table soon. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. For now though, ciao.